Hey there, Zesty Boys, and welcome back to the Zesty Podcast. My name, of course, is Tony Shire.
I'm Joey Becknell.
And I'm Mitchell Gunn.
And we are, of course, brought to you by the mixtape Sonntagsleere 340 Fun Multiplication. If you like music, you're going to love this playlist. If you're in a musical rut, if you're looking for new music, if you just want something a little different than you're used to, come on down to Sonntagsleere 340 Fun Multiplication. What would you say your favorite mixtape is, Mitchell?
Probably Sonntagsleere 347.
Wow, that's a good one. That one's coming out in 7 episodes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the optimism. Joey, how often are you listening to mixtapes these days?
Not often, but if I am, I'm listening to Sonntagsleere.
Me as well. But here, I'm just gonna name you guys off a few tracks, just so you know what you're missing if you haven't.
To name them. I've already heard it.
All right. Well, Joey's already heard it, so I'm gonna quit doing this weird little bit. But you need to get on over to
name the songs. Let's hear a couple.
All right. Do you like Joy Division?
The
answer is yes. Joy Division's good. And they got Joy Division on there. We got Thin Lizzy. Everyone loves some Thin Lizzy. We got the Butthole Surfers.
Classic.
The Butthole Surfers are a great band.
And probably the best name ever.
And that's just to name a few. If you want to come over and listen to some fun new music you might not have heard in a while, music you might not have heard ever, come on over to Soundonomy. It's Sonntagsleere 340 on Mixcloud.com or Spotify.com. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for your support.
I solemnly swear I'm
Thanks,
up
Lauren.
to no good.
Oh, and also check out patreon.com/ZestyBoyz if you want to support the boys and to get some full-length beer reviews. We edit them down to 1 minute on the Instagram, and we're going to start posting on YouTube here coming up in Season 2 soon. But if you want to watch the whole unedited beer review, go on over to Patreon. We post those every week. We also got some other goodies coming your way. So thank you, everyone who supports the Patreon.
Huge Season 1 cliffhanger coming up.
Oh, yeah.
A twist you will not want to miss.
You won't believe the twist.
Yeah, I don't believe.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
What you doing with that gun there, Mitchell?
I know you've had it this whole time.
You know. Something about cold, hard steel.
War never changes.
Resting in your hands, knowing you hold the power over everyone else in the room.
I lost 30,000 men in the blink of an eye.
You know what they call this? You know what they call this?
What do you call that?
The Great Equalizer.
The year was 1936.
Who shot first, Han Solo or Greedo?
Greedo.
Naboo.
Guido shot first, the Italian guy.
What was the planet that they blew up?
Tatooine?
Alderaan.
Oh.
Thank you,
firing rounds off here.
That's where Leia's from.
Intern Mike doesn't have his mic today, so because Mitchell didn't know he was coming over, so he doesn't have headphones or his microphone. So we're running a little low budget today, but you know,
this is punishment for not making sure my mic didn't work last week.
Hopefully everyone's sounds working.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's mic's working. It looks like it is. The intern, the intern had a little problem last time, messing up the microphone. So
yeah, that's why he doesn't get a microphone this episode.
It's his penance.
His mustache is coming in.
It is coming in. The intern looks good.
Very, very Clint Eastwood, man with no name looking ass.
Magnum P.I.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Starsky and
Hutch.
Not much over there.
Magnum P.I.N.E.S. Piness.
That's right.
That'd be good.
That's right. Little James fucking Blunder.
James Blunt.
James Blunt.
You're beautiful.
It's true.
It's true. I'm going to kill myself.
Did
you ever see the music video? He jumps off a cliff at the end of it. Like the whole music video is him sitting in the snow, putting all of the things out of his pockets in front of him. Then he stands up and jumps off the cliff. It was hilarious.
I'll never be with you.
Wow, that was
Tell
beautiful.
from my face that I was fucking high. Like I'm so used to hearing it being flying high from the radio edits. When I heard it say fucking high the first time, it was hilarious.
Out of the normal for that song. It's like just a beautiful, a nice song, beautiful. And then you just like fucking high, fucking.
I've heard so many people so many people using that as their first dance for like their wedding song, like you're beautiful.
It's
but
too memey now.
He complains about it because it's about a stalker following a woman around that he can't be with. It's kind of funny.
I saw your face in a crowded place.
Welcome to the James Blunt Analysis Podcast.
I did not know what to
where we
do.
analyze one of Grammy Award winner James Blunt's tracks every episode.
Because I'll
On today's
never
episode, the much
be
anticipated
with you.
You're Beautiful, the 2003 hit that soared James Blunt onto the box office. I don't know. That was
And he
box
fell
office.
Yeah, no, that's where I lost it.
He
I was going to say
fell.
Billboard.
just as fast as he rose.
I don't think it was a 2003 song either.
It sounds
You said
about
it so
right.
confidently, I believe.
And then I
you.
said box office and didn't have confidence in my own self, so I
Well,
lost
in the
it.
theaters.
if you would have just kept going,
The box office poison, James Blunt's You're Beautiful. That's a 0 for Tony.
whoa. Oh my
What?
gosh.
2004? Wow, that was actually earlier than I thought.
Dude, how old were you in 2004?
I was 8 in December.
I was probably
We'll throw the math overlay going on your face.
2004.
And,
2007. I was 7.
Remember the name by Fort Minor while you're thinking.
I guess I was 7 too.
What is
No. Y'all boys is young.
90% pain and 100%
Y'all boys is a little bit of
reason to
jail
remember
paid
the
over
name
here,
is like
folks.
this.
Come on, no.
He doesn't need his name up in lights. He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic, and he feels so.
Welcome to the Fort Minor podcast, where every week we dissect a song by Grammy Award winner Fort
Drake.
Minor. On this episode, the much anticipated
name ever,
Remember the
first
Name,
name
the
greatest.
2007 box office.
like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
Is that Lil Weezy? Lil Birdman
No, that's
Jr.?
Drake.
Lil Weezy is in that song though.
I thought 2005.
Back in the day, baby, shit is floating us to go.
I thought Drake
Wait,
was
no,
Lil
that's
Weezy,
That's
and
Eminem's part.
I thought Lil Wayne was Weezy, and I thought Drake was Lil Weezy
Lil
because,
Wayne's part.
and then because
Spaceman,
Lil,
Jardins.
Lil,
Want that
Lil,
shit.
Lil Wayne's Birdman Jr., isn't he?
Orleans.
Isn't Lil Wayne Birdman Jr.? Is that what they call him? Because
Fuck,
Birdman like
I got no idea.
jumped his career up,
I can
and
see
then
it.
Lil Wayne picked up Drake's career. I thought that's why they called him Lil Weezy, but I might be wrong. I'm probably
Could
wrong.
be. I mean, it sounds reasonable.
I'm not too much into hip hop.
I don't know anything about anything we've talked about yet.
Shady
this
splits his
episode.
flow, nuts to go, macadamian nut.
Do you like the
They
song
go so stablistic
Sensual Eruption by Snoop Dogg?
I think I've heard it.
NPR
Never heard
uses
it.
the backing track of that song as their weather song. It's kind of funny. But that was one song where the censored version I like more because it says sensual seduction instead of sensual eruption, and I got so used to it saying seduction. And that's the only thing it changes. Yeah, it's a good song. And then Snoop Dogg has a bunch of auto-tune on him, and he's singing. It's real good. I'd recommend.
D-O-double-G.
The D-O-double-G. Mm-hmm. You think Snoop Dogg ever... We trying to say something, Joey? Is that why you were
No,
breathing?
no. I was just
You think Snoop Dogg's a virgin?
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
Okay.
Snoop
That
Dogg
is
is a
a-
virgin.
Mhm.
Fucking just like a pipe cleaner for a dick.
A peen,
Yeah.
a little wiener.
No, Snoop Dogg, dude.
How big do you think Snoop Dogg's wiener is?
I think I'm just thinking it's like
I like the term wiener.
it's just like really long and almost very like a
How
like a-
large
like
is
a
his member?
shoelace.
And you can bend it and children play with it.
Oh.
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 Because there it goes.
I felt the air from that. Like, a bullet is going to be secretly lodged in there, and that's going to hurt so bad. 'Cause that would, like, the air hit right here. That would have, like folded into my eyeball. Would have lost
Oh,
all
man.
vision on the Zesty podcast.
Dude, my eyes recently from allergies have been like the worst they've ever been.
They've been like that for a hot
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Because last 2 times we played old disc golf,
Yeah.
you've been bitching and
Dude,
moaning.
the other day, I was outside. I was picking up some sticks for a little fire.
Mm,
I rubbed my eye.
why are you
And
having
dude,
a fire?
Trying
You
to
got a wood burning stove
arson.
in the gun household.
Yeah, we are living a
Little house on the prairie.
an Oregon Trail life. pretty much.
Dysentery, Crohn's disease.
My dad gives himself dysentery, so
Oh.
he feels like what his ancestors.
It seems like the elephant in the room here. We know you had to put your cat down.
Oh
The-
yeah, Joey doesn't know.
Pugsley's
Pugsley?
dead.
Pugsley.
He's down in hell with marbles.
Oh my god.
Pugsley, we had to put him down. This podcast killed my cats.
It
Ever
has.
since I started, Marble went first. Pugsley tried to hold out, but the
That-
Zesty Boys.
Yeah,
he couldn't.
Zesty Boys
I'm
kill
so
it.
sorry, dude.
No, it's
Next,
okay.
next is
I
Gidget
can't
the
believe
midget.
All right, that's enough.
You guys ever?
I'll kill Rosie before I fuck him.
Please
Okay.
do. Did you guys ever see that the
Damn.
adult film actress
hit me.
Gidget
That
the
hit me.
midget? No?
No,
Oh.
I didn't.
It's a person who is very small, who's also a adult film actress.
I want to throw back to the first episode where we talk about, or was that the first episode?
We talk about the really long guy.
No, we talk about would you have sex with a midget.
Oh, was that the first episode?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
I
was
With
early
Gleb?
on.
Yeah, that was with Gleb. Do you remember talking about this?
I wasn't there.
You're the only one who hasn't answered. Would you fuck a midget?
No, I'm very happy.
If you weren't in a
with
relationship-
Abigail Betts.
If Abigail Betts never existed,
Last name too.
Oh, I shouldn't.
First name greatest.
I'm not gonna
I'm
mute
like
it.
a sprained ankle boy.
That's my
ain't
girlfriend's
nothing to
full
play with.
name.
Spotted
What's her
all
social?
vocal, but
Would
thanks to all the
you
haters.
have sex with a little person?
I know
Joey?
Would I have sex with a little person?
Yes.
If Abby was a little person, yes.
Nice.
What if Abby didn't exist and it was a random little person?
Um,
Peter Dinklage.
yes, I will have sex with Peter Dinklage.
Okay.
Well,
I heard he's
Joey.
hung.
Put your
Hot
money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome our
All
guest,
right.
Peter
Peter
Dinklage.
Dinklage.
Come on down.
Da, da, da.
Oh my
Da-da-da-da-da.
He's just under the table. You can't see.
How crazy would it be if Peter Dinklage was on our podcast?
It'd be pretty wild, pretty
Our
wacky.
first celebrity
Yo,
guest
if
is
anybody knows Peter Dinklage,
He's probably after hearing
send
that-
him our way, let him
that
know
short
that I will
30-second
have
bit. He
sex
will
with him.
never be on this.
I
podcast.
don't think he watches, and so if for some reason we got him on, I don't think he's heard any episode prior to the one that he's on, and he's probably gonna be really confused and angry the entire time. Like, why am I here?
I feel like if we got a celebrity podcast, we'd be like the Eric Andre show of like some ways. Like they just wouldn't know what they're getting into.
Yeah,
Do you think we'd get the Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones or the Peter Dinklage from Elf
from Endgame,
or Endgame? Yeah,
What
or
was he in
Endgame.
Endgame?
where he was the giant guy who was also still a dwarf.
Peter Dinklage.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make it easy for you because we know we won't get Tyrion Lannister. Peter Dinklage from Elf or Peter Dinklage from the Marvel Universe?
Elf.
Where is it? Where is the main
Marvel
CEO?
is
Yeah.
just Tyrion.
When he's
I
forget his name.
Something Miles Finch.
Miles. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm always on the elf trivia.
Elf lore.
the
backstory.
Lincoln Tunnel.
That little kid's dumb beanie hat that he wears. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about? Where it's
Michael?
got like that
His
little
name's Michael Mitchell.
like hat.
Yeah.
It sounds like
thing.
Mitchell, but it's Michael.
He's a fucking bitch.
It is
Yeah.
a phase, Mom.
It-
Show me a permanent state of being, Mom.
Yeah.
You know nothing.
It's healthy to go through phases, Mom.
Yo, Elf's my favorite Christmas movie.
Really?
I just want to come out and say that. I want to be vulnerable.
Mine's The Passion of Christ.
Nice.
I like Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Really? Is that number one?
Those
Same
bring me
story,
back.
essentially.
All right, it's the holiday season.
Judas is just Snoopy.
Shit.
Okay, it's the holiday. Which holiday?
Christmas. The Christmas
You
holiday.
can't say that. You can't say that.
We're-
Leap, leap day.
Leap day,
It's
William.
Boxing Day.
Yeah. If you dance around and
It's Hanukkah.
Leap
Boxing
Day William will
Day?
throw candy to all the
It's like
sad
Black
children.
Friday in Canada.
Boxing Day is
Mitchell,
December 26th.
are you being racist right now?
No.
What is Black Friday?
Tell that to my Tommy gun.
Moving on.
Anyways.
I'm pretty sure their Black Friday is called Boxing Day though.
Really? I'm sure it is. I mean, I don't know.
I thought you were about to go.
I thought that it was like the UK.
Not gonna
and
do
it's
that.
the day after Christmas, the December 26th.
Yeah. that makes
when you
also
throw all your
sense.
boxes away
Yeah.
and then beat up your neighbors while wearing boxers.
Yeah. Where
Sounds
Eric
pretty cool.
Decker fights with that Paul boy.
Yeah, David Dobrik.
Yeah.
That's a
where
good one.
Eric Decker fights David Dobrik for his couch.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what happened.
He killed him.
He killed him.
What up, Eric?
Eric had a ricin-laced boxing glove and hit him
Jake
right
Paul
in the face.
died minutes later.
Is that
of-
the one he fought?
of
Jake? Or
seemingly natural
Jake.
causes.
Yeah.
It's just ricin.
Yeah.
We talked to him.
Oh, look at this.
The Paul brothers are blow that thing with
It's gone.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh man, kill him. Put him out of his misery.
I'll
you
eat him.
do it
I'll eat
with
him
that
right.
gun.
I'll eat him right now.
Eat him. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
You are you are amphibious.
What? Oh my god, it tastes horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
What, you
tastes like
ch-
venom. I'm just kidding. I don't know what venom tastes like. Here.
Does it taste bad?
Here, try an ant.
That made my. Oh
No.
no, dude, don't.
I'm not trying to ground ant.
Farm to table.
If it was a
This is
table
making my
ant,
stomach hurt.
I only eat a table ant.
What happened to the ant I just had? It's still in my mouth. I didn't swallow it. Oh, it's right here. Farm to table. Eat that ant. Eat the ant.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Where'd it go?
This is disturbing. PETA's gonna be all over
Yeah,
our
I
ass
just
for
shot
this.
an ant.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
This is disgusting.
PETA doesn't give a shit about animals.
That thing's dead.
They kill more animals in shelters than any other shelter. They only care about farm animals. PETA at us. Any press is good press.
Come on,
I want to be
PETA.
the bad boys.
Racist podcaster Mitchell Gunn.
PETA, send forth your champion, and Mitchell will fight them.
Yes.
Who would be PETA's champion?
I don't know. Like,
Tom Hanks.
there's probably some
Thomas
jacked up,
Middleditch.
vegetarian, freaking
David
CrossFit
Goggins.
Oh, I was
guy.
gonna say David Goggins. Is he vegetarian?
I don't know.
He was like the motivational pull-up guy, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta put this away.
You do gotta put it away. I'm gonna take it from you. I'm gonna confiscate
Yeah,
that,
you're
Mitchell.
acting a fool ever
I have
since you
been
got that pistol.
biting this little corner of my lip so often recently. Like it started last night. I bit it 3 times today and just furthering the wound.
I'm sorry,
It's awful.
little guy.
I bit
my whip.
Bit his little whip.
My little penis keeps getting up inside my little balls. I don't know what to do.
The bit, the bit went.
Went up.
Yeah.
Higher ratings.
Yeah. Tony
No one
had-
else went.
Oh God.
The stock market after dawn opens it back up. Come on.
Stonks, come on.
Stomp.
Open it up. Open the country.
Shit.
Virus is over.
Yeah, we are not sitting 6 feet apart this time.
I've been a little lackadaisical, fellas.
That's a problem.
One of our friends' fathers got diagnosed with the coronavirus.
Really?
A little man with the name Tony, not this guy.
Oh.
Really?
And someone that you went to
From what I
Applebee's
hear.
with the other night?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
He hadn't been in contact with his father in at least a month.
Is an ant.
No, dude, stop.
He used yeah.
I use the other finger.
That was a nice little sleight of hand. Oh my god, dude.
I eat ants for a living.
I believe it.
I hate this. I really hate this.
I feel like I could
You
buy
don't stop eating ants.
You don't
on
want
here.
you don't want to eat bugs with me, Joey?
No.
Come on.
It's making me sick.
try a
Great.
bug.
You can go to McDonald's, pay $6 for a Big Mac, or go on damn Amazon, pay $6 for 10,000 grasshoppers. Which one's the better deal?
Can you get 10,000 grasshoppers for
think
$6?
so.
I'd buy that right now.
I'm gonna look up how many.
Release it in just this basement.
Intern.
How many grasshoppers can I get for this money?
How much does 10,000 grasshoppers cost?
And then ladybugs also. I know you can buy those. How about fruit flies as well? Look up all 3. That'd be a fun prank. Throw 10,000 fruit flies into someone's house.
You could cause so much problems with that. They have to get the whole thing fumigated.
Let's
for
do it
sure.
into one of the houses Joey's selling. Uh-oh. Mark Spain's not going to listen to this. What if he's our biggest fan?
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
Dude, what if you
Yeah,
just
Mark watches every episode.
Mark Spain sits in his office with his feet on his desk, just listening to the Zesty
Man,
podcast.
dude, don't be a stranger, Mark. Come up to me sometime when I'm at the
Dude,
office.
You think you get fired if you called him Mark?
No, he's like a really cool guy.
Is he? Do you call
Yeah.
him Mark or do you call him Mr. Spain?
I would probably call him Mark.
Really?
I would, yeah. He works out of our office,
Ah.
or the
Mr.
office
Spain.
that I'm in, at least.
Papa Spain.
I won't give specifics because I
P.
don't
Spain?
want you crazy sons of bitches showing up at my work.
Hey, Mark, I'm having trouble selling this house. What would you do? Hey, Joey. I'll take care of it. And he pulls out a huge gun.
He's like, he's Joe from Family Guy.
Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey. We're going to sell this house.
Oh God.
It's going to clam. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Here, I'll try mine.
Nope. Don't do it.
Hey, Peter.
That was better.
Joey.
Do a Peter Griffin impression. That one's hard.
School of clam.
Give me your best Peter.
Come
on,
That's Quagmire. Hey, Quagmire.
Oh, nice.
That was all right. I've never even tried that before.
Quagmire.
Hey, Quagmire. Going down to the clam. I gotta get a little deeper, maybe.
Hey, Quagmire.
Hey, Quagmire.
All right, let's try to get.
Hey.
Let's give each other impressions to do.
Okay.
Each person gets to pick one the other 2 people have to do.
Okay.
We'll do as many rounds as we really want
I'll
to.
give you one right now.
Okay.
Miles Finch.
You stupid fucking elf. You dumb stupid fucking elf. Stupid elf.
Here,
Call me an elf again. Let's see.
call me an elf one more time.
Call me an elf one more time.
Call me an
See,
elf
I don't know.
one more
I don't,
time.
I don't really know what he sounds like. You see, this is about a pigeon. It's missing back 2 pages. This is shit. Wait, that kind of sounded like what's his name from Pulp Fiction. Quentin
Dill Pickle?
Quentin Tarantino's character.
I'm scared of this
Yeah,
game because
I-
I don't know any pop
I know my
culture.
coffee's good. When Bonnie goes to the store, she buys shit.
Yeah.
This is gourmet
Send
coffee.
me pictures of your feet. Send me pictures of your feet.
Let me see your feet, Julian.
If anyone wants pictures of Mitchell's feet, just message me. I'll get them for you.
Yeah, go on to the Patreon. We'll be adding pictures of Mitchell's feet.
Only Mitchell's feet, though.
All
If you
right.
pay me, if someone pays me, I'll send you pictures of my feet.
I want to see Mitchell be Frodo and Joey be Samwise Gamgee.
Perfect.
And I want to see you
Perfect.
reenact the scene where Frodo's leaving on the boat, but Sam is running out into the water, even though he
Nice.
I need
can't
a
swim.
line. I need
Nice,
a
I'm writing
line.
it.
You say, Sam, you can't swim.
Sam, you can't swim.
I'm not letting you go alone, Mr. Frodo.
Sam, you can't swim.
I'm coming with you,
Sam, you can't swim.
Mr. Frodo.
And scene. That was perfect. You guys did so well. Claps all around.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's so bitchy and whiny though. It's
Gandalf!
Sam, you can't swim.
Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
Oh, Sam.
I'm the
my
same guy from Back to the
son.
Future. Is he the same guy from Back to the
If
Future?
I take one
All
more
right.
step, this is the
No.
furthest I'll ever be
What's
from
the
the
no?
Shire.
He's
Michael J. Fox.
no. It's who is he? He's Rudy, I think.
Oh yeah,
from
the Notre Dame.
I want to play football, Mr. Frodo, for the Notre Dame University.
for the fighting Irish.
It's been my dream. I got more heart than anybody out there, Frodo.
I'm only gonna play for one down, and it doesn't even matter.
All right, Mitchell, you have to dish out the
All right.
the impressions now.
I want Morgan Freeman committing a war crime.
You see, if we take these nuclear warheads and take them down to Iwo Jima, we will be able to win the war.
Wow,
Been sitting
that
on
was
that one for-
automatic. You knew what you had to do there.
Nuclear bombs.
Hand Diddy another one of them beers, boy.
Jesus, I'm having 6.2 percenters
Nuclear
all night
bombs.
long. Here, no, don't toss me one. I don't want one.
And
ASMR.
watches the
Tell the
the
interviewer
war
to get you a
prisoners
light beer.
walking
I
62
don't want a
miles
light
to the
beer.
next destination.
No, no,
Go pour him a mixed drink.
do not. I will not. He will. I don't want one.
He'll drink it if you bring it.
I will not. You know I won't.
Hey, how much do fucking grasshoppers cost?
Grasshoppers, ladybugs. You can get 9,000, $70. What?
What a
9,000 ladybugs for $70.
Give us $70 on Patreon. We'll buy 9,000 ladybugs
and release them in our studio.
We'll put them in the studio and we'll eat them all.
Oh fuck!
That's a lot of ladybugs.
Tony will
to
eat them all.
I'll eat as many as I can. 9,000 is quite a bit.
Look at Mitchell
Mitch-
doing the
All right.
intern's job for him.
Mitchell's already ordering.
Wait, that's not live grasshopper. That's just edible grasshopper. Currently unavailable.
Edible. Edible grasshopper. That's just
Corona-
buying food. What?
18,000 for 70.
Grasshoppers?
Ladybugs.
18,000 for
Wow.
$70.
It's 58.
Well, I mean, for
Might as well
if we
go
just
for
go
70.
$12 more. We
How
can
much
get-
do you think 18,000 ladybugs weighs?
I'd say 5 pounds.
A good 5 pounds.
You can get 200 small Dubai roaches for $22. Dubia. Sorry, entomologist.
Mitchell, I want to see you do George Bush talking to Joey as Bill Clinton about your favorite IPAs.
It's Southern juice. It's not bad.
No, I'm not a fan of Southern juice. Is that Bill Clinton? I don't know.
Bill Clinton's more
He's,
like this.
I did not have sexual
Hillary.
relations with that woman.
Get a little more gravel in there.
Get a little more gravel in there.
You're going to New Orleans. You're too proper.
Hey,
All right.
Peter, let's eat that
Help me out.
pig.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's
See, that was
better.
better.
Okay, it's kind of strained.
I'm so upset from being in office.
Now,
I'm so upset.
strategic.
I just thought I was gonna get some poon.
Southern juice.
All right.
Not a big
We got
fan
a
of this Southern
fine
juice.
intern in the White House right now.
Monica, get in here, Monica.
Monica.
How much does 2 pounds of ladybugs cost?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's a good quote. That's a good quote.
It
All right,
is.
Joey, you got any impressions, or should we end this bit?
Okay. You're Shaggy, and you just walked in on Scooby eating a man.
The boning Velma.
Eating a man. Scooby's eating humans.
Cannibalism.
Like, Scoob, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Scoob, this is too far, man.
Shaggy, I'm gonna kill you.
Scoob, we got Scooby snacks.
Ruh-roh.
Like, I don't think I can do a good Shaggy. Like, Scoob. Like,
Like Scoob.
what are you doing, Scoob? Scooby eat people.
Who was the D&D character that was
I don't know. It was
based on Jerry Seinfeld?
I think his name was Barry B. Benson, actually, which is a Jerry Seinfeld character, and I just screamed the entire time.
Who was that? Goopy?
Gooby. He
Oh.
was my Kender. He was annoying. His fault was he always tuned instruments at the worst possible time. It was just an awful thing to play. Oh, are you taking a TikTok?
I'm an e-boy.
Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet.
That's it.
Okay.
That's how you get.
Would you guys say you're a bigger fan of Mask Off by Future or DNA by Kendrick Lamar?
DNA, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
What up?
Yeah, that
What
was
up? Sorry, I threw up on camera.
Yep.
I'm tired of doing that. It's probably bad for my career.
because you ate those damn ants.
Tyrion
Stop.
janitor. What the fuck was that?
Lannister, Tyrion janitor.
I know a guy who's his
name's
Twitter
Tyrion and he's a janitor.
his Twitter
I know a
handle
guy
is
named Tyrion Janitor.
Twitter handle is Tyrion janitor, and it's the stupidest thing ever. I tell him every time to change it.
That's
Who is
good.
Drake, not the one the
Marshall
brothers.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Little Wheezy.
Lil Weezy on the track.
Went to our high school.
Yes.
Yeah. The younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
Little small boy.
Little small
Yeah.
boy.
He's gotten taller.
Has he?
It's like 5'11".
Oh, I
6
bumped
feet
into
tall.
him at the SEC championship this year. He was with old.
Wow, what a
Just bumped into him at the SEC championship game
When I
when I
was at the
watched Joe
national
Burrow
championships,
completely
I didn't go to the
castrate the
national championship.
dogs.
I wish I could have.
Where were the national championships? Were they in Atlanta?
New Orleans, baby.
Oh, they were in Nolans.
It was a home game.
It was a
The-
home game for the Bayou Bengals.
SEC was in
Atlanta. That's why I went to it.
Mercedes.
Was the national championship going to be in New Orleans regardless of who was there? That's
Yeah.
cool. That Lusitania State University. got
When
to play there.
Georgia got to the national championship, it was in Atlanta.
in the 80s.
No, when they got to the
No, when they
in
got
2017.
because
or
they haven't
18.
won one since like
God,
80
that was a
fucking
horrible
5
game.
or
I
something.
fucking
I don't
hated
know when.
I was so mad at that
Gee,
game.
they haven't won a national championship in damn near 40 years
Dude,
at this
and I was-
point.
Last
That's
time Georgia
crazy.
was at the
Georgia's really
national-
bad at football.
Last time Georgia was in the national championship, I was watching it in a room with this one girl who was just so annoying.
Slobbing.
And when freaking Tua dropped that dime to the end zone for the final touchdown,
Is that the guy?
she looks back at us and she goes, "Wait, what?" And I said, "Dude, Alabama just won." Like,
There was
It's
a guy.
over.
There was a guy who I was in the house where we were watching it, and he went to Southern the entire time he was in school, and he cried for a solid hour outside because Georgia lost. He never went to UGA. He went to Southern, and he like cried, like full on, like rolling in the grass for an hour.
I teared
crying.
up for sure.
Yeah, I
I-
didn't really care.
I was very sad. I was wearing a UGA pullover and I threw it into the trees.
There was when the Falcons.
Did you ever go back for it?
My friends got it out of the trees and I got it back like 3
When the
days
Falcons
later.
lost
I
the
didn't
Super
want it,
Bowl
but-
and choked and lost the Super Bowl, we had a
Oh.
viewing party at my house in college.
That's such a bad one.
And like everyone started behaving like man children, just breaking glass all over the place in my house and like out in our parking lot. And it was like, now I can never walk out barefoot again because there's just glass everywhere. Old Shane, who's been on the podcast, friend of the show, Shane. You acted like a baby after they lost. You threw beer glasses everywhere.
Shane.
So upset.
Why'd you do that,
Yeah,
Shane?
Shane, I get it. You're a Falcons fan, and
Oh my
they're
God.
bad
That
at
was-
football.
that
was
brutal.
uncanny.
That was brutal.
That was so
I
bad.
left to go because Margaret was feeling sick, so she was up in my room, like not even watching the game. And then I went to go get her chicken parm from a restaurant she really liked. And on the radio, it's like, and the Patriots coming back. And it's like, what? The Falcons were winning when I left. And like the Patriots like scored twice while I was gone getting chicken parmesan.
It was 28-3 with like
Dude.
18 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, it was like 28-10 going into the fourth quarter.
Next time it's gonna be the Bucks beating the Falcons.
Tampa.
Tom and Gronk.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Dude, I couldn't believe that game. I had
Tampa
the worst.
Brady.
I had the flu during that game, and it was like my first day coming down with it. And I remember I was like at a party at Young Harris watching it with a bunch of people, and I was like, all right, Falcons are winning. I'm happy. I'm going to bed.
You went to bed before the Super Bowl was over?
I had the flu.
Fucking
I felt
nerd.
like total shit.
Fucking nerd.
Actually, that might be the last time I pooped myself.
No.
That night. That night that the Falcons lost the Super Bowl, I pooped myself because I had the flu and it was a bad one. And I just like woke up and sheesh.
What-
You just woke
Lordy.
up in shit?
No,
Or you woke up in shit?
I like woke up and like thought I was like farting, and it was just the good old switcheroo, the old bait and switch.
Mitchell, when's the last time you pooped yourself?
I mean, every day.
Every day.
Every day. That's been mad. Like legit, like solid.
Yeah,
Pieces?
like actual poop coming out of your butt.
Yeah, I mean not solid. That was like a squirty.
Joey woke up with a log in his pants.
Resting there.
Thought I had a pillow under my ass.
No, I
So
pooped
great.
myself. This was when I lived in, I think it was Florida. So this was like a long time ago. I was in probably first grade. We were walking in Walmart, and I tried to fart, and then just like a solid little like thing of shit came out, and just like fell on the floor in a Walmart. It wasn't like soft, so I was able to kick it under a rack because I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
You kicked a turd under a rack at a Walmart. I have a similar
Just
story.
a beautiful granite floor with a brown stain.
No, it didn't stand. It's just a little.
How much
It was solid.
There's no fiber in your body at all.
No, I think that's too. Is that too much fiber or not enough fiber?
I think fiber like solidifies it, but it's like not dry.
This was like a meteorite. I was like, and I tried
fossil.
trying to make a little gas come out, and then just like shat myself in a Walmart. It slid right out of my
Little rabbit
pants.
dropping.
There we go,
Oh,
and just
man.
kicked it, and some poor guy had to clean that up.
That reminds
Who
me.
poops in the children's clothes section?
What monster? They probably have you on camera just kicking it over.
Oops.
One time when I was younger, I think it was when one of my baby cousins was born.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the hospital and I was young. I was like, I don't know, like 6 or 7.
Are they still babies?
I mean, like they're younger than me, but
Or are they just still sentient babies?
Yes, yes.
My baby cousins, they won't grow.
one of my cousins who are younger than me was
Mm.
born. So I was like 6 or 7,
Palm?
and I was walking from one palm. I was walking from the food court, and I was wearing jeans, and I pooped myself, and I felt it like roll down my jeans while I was walking to the food court.
Man.
And I remember it like it was a little pebble poop came out, and I remember like feeling it fall out the bottom of my jeans and looking back like in a
Oops.
crowded hallway. And like seeing it on the floor, and just like I just kept walking.
It rolled all the way out of your jeans.
Yeah,
That's
all
a-
the way down
It's
my
a long
jeans.
Comical.
Good thing it
Yeah.
didn't caught in your shoe. That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah,
like
would've.
inside your shoe.
Yeah, I was like,
between the
I remember I
sock
was
and
like
the-
shaking my leg a little bit, like trying to get it to come all the way down.
Man, y'all are lucky you got like pretty solid shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Rocky.
Well, I was like 6. I just it's
You
burning
early ate of like a plastic covering to a toy, and that's what.
that might have been it. I would eat anything when I was
Just
younger.
ate a rock and it came straight out.
Could you no.
You die from eating rocks? Is that what you're saying?
Could you digest a rock?
No. Not just a rock.
Yeah.
I'm glad you answered it for yourself. They were going to say, could you die by eating a rock? And I was going to say yes. I was surprised
Imagine
you
you just
said
eating
no.
like a pretty solid, like this big rock.
No,
God.
I won't. I won't imagine
You'd have
it.
to go into surgery.
Lube it up. Well, they might be able to snake through.
As in go and give someone surgery? You have to go into surgery after that.
Oh god, that would do
Doctor.
so much damage to your intestines.
Was it
And your-
sedentary?
and your
Trying to push a rock that big?
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary.
That's an igneous stone. That's going to take at least 3 scalpels to get out.
If you just leave it for there 40 million years.
You can tell because it looks like magma solidified, and then he picked it up out of a parking lot and put it right in his mouth. That's my doctor impression. That's how I would talk to patients.
You've got lymphoma.
You got a cancerous tumor in your head.
That mole you've had since you were a kid was slowly growing a rare form of bone cancer. That's just gonna wipe you off the earth, fella. Let me tell you what right now. You're gonna die.
This is sad.
John Cena, get in here.
John Cena, he's not even making a wish. That's why we keep John here.
We got John here. He's not a heel. He's a good guy. Don't you doubt that.
Give you the attitude adjustment. You've been asking for it.
We got Mankind here.
We got Undertaker. He's gonna choke slam you through a cell.
He's gonna stuff a sock in your mouth and throw you on some push pins. You're too weak to fight it.
I want a Make-A-Wish kid to ask to get choke slam or thrown off the top of a Hell in a Cell through a table, and they have to grant it.
I want Vince McMahon to bury me in money.
I want to get buried alive by the Big Red Machine Kane,
And then come back.
and then come back as the Dead Man.
Is that a thing?
That's what
Yeah,
the Undertaker got buried alive.
Now he's the dead man.
And he came back as the Dead Man.
Oh, is he the Undertaker again, or is he?
He was always the Undertaker. All right, so he comes in as like a
Here we go.
weird.
all right.
As like a weird
Cut those lights.
wizard Undertaker kind of weird guy, just 6'11". He's not dead yet, I
He's
guess.
6'11".
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
He's huge.
Oh yeah.
Has it always been the same guy?
Always the same guy.
Okay.
He's
6'11".
He later then moves on to become the American badass riding a motorcycle with bandanas on.
I am American Badass.
It's like keep rolling. Well, I keep rolling.
What is happening right?
Is this hands up, the hands down, because we're gonna do all every day.
Dead man walking. You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake.
Is that the Dead Man's walkout song?
Yeah.
Is he still the Dead Man now?
He's still the Dead Man. Then Kane buried him alive, and he came out as the Dead Man Undertaker, who's he's supposed to be
Like a zombie,
dead, like
yeah.
a zombie.
Yep.
Where did Kane bury him at?
Just they had a buried alive match, and he choke slammed him into the grave, and then got a one of those
An
like
excavator?
an excavator to pour dirt on him.
A buried alive match. I like to imagine that's how like college wrestling is, or like Olympic wrestling. All right, this year in Tokyo, we're gonna be doing a buried alive match, round robin style tournament.
And then when Undertaker came back, he had all of his druids come out. Cloaked figures looked almost like Jawas from Star Wars, all with torches.
And after that, he was rocking the Tombstone P driver.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Oh, the druids. Man, I wish
brought
I've
out a
been watching
coffin.
wrestling this whole time.
Brought out a coffin and it got struck by lightning, caught on fire, and he came out of it. It was the coolest thing ever.
Is that the like scene where it's like the meme where it's like when someone when you die but your wife's talking about selling your fishing gear and he's like in the
It goes
coffin?
like that. That was another casket match.
These
Or no,
men-
that was some. yeah, I
We're
don't know.
doing the type 2 diabetes match.
You got the Inferno match. That's Kane's signature match for who
They have
lights you on
signature
fire.
match. Whose signature match is the buried alive match? Was that the Undertaker's? And he lost.
Undertaker's signature match is the Hell in a Cell,
Oh, okay.
and then that became like a normal thing.
And Hell in a Cell is where it's like a cage match, right?
Yeah, it's like a cage.
Is that what the ladder?
Cage matches, like normal cage matches, just like the ring has a cage like around it. The Hell in a Cell is like the cage goes around the ring, so you can like get out
Oh, that's
and
kind of
walk
cool.
around.
What's Randy Orton's signature match? Does he
I
have
don't
one?
think he had one.
What about
What's the,
Mankind? Does he have one?
The boiler room match.
What is that?
You go to the boiler room and have a match. I don't know, man.
What's the
They
one
stick
where?
a sock in their mouth.
What's the one where they stick a suitcase up there?
Oh,
or,
that's Money in the
A
Bank.
briefcase.
Money in the Bank.
That's with the
Nice.
ladder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whose
they-
signature match is that? CM
They
Punk.
always like
It was-
climb the ladder real slow.
I think Chris Jericho came up with it or something like that.
What up, Chris Jericho? Friend of the show.
Did Hulk Hogan have a signature match?
I don't think so.
What about Andre the Giant?
What about The Rock?
No.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio. Did he have a signature
That
match?
was there like a
Yeah.
fiesta
What's
match?
what's your favorite signature match, even if it's already been one?
The
that's said?
Elimination Chamber.
What is that?
It's like just kind of another Hell in a Cell kind of thing. It like surrounds the ring, and everyone's in like a pod at the beginning.
Oh,
so
okay.
Two people in the middle of the ring, and every like 4 minutes or something, another person comes out,
Oh.
and everyone has to get eliminated till like the last person.
Man, being the first two people's gotta suck. You gotta go
Yeah.
the whole time. Being
Yeah.
the last person's nice. You come in
Yeah,
fresh.
dude. That shit as a kid, I used to pay $60 for one pay-per-view.
Just to watch.
Yeah,
Dude, I remember, and you didn't want anyone over when you watched it.
Really?
Dude,
Like,
I thought
Yeah.
that shit was real at the time, so I was like super into it.
Yeah, like Mitchell would like literally like I'd tell him like, yeah, you want to hang out this weekend? He's like, yeah, I can do Saturday, not Friday though. Friday I've got a pay-per-view that I'm paying for. If you wanted to come after the pay-per-view, that'd be fine.
Not during.
Yeah.
I remember WrestleMania 24, Undertaker versus Edge. This is the one I talked to you about.
Open the gates of hell on him.
I was like sitting there. I had like a superstition. I was like, I can't move from this spot. Undertaker's gonna lose. Dude, I was so into that, man.
Did Undertaker
Those kids
win?
are so fucking. Yeah, he won.
Yeah, he
opened
opened the gates of hell on Edge.
Put him in the Hell's Gates, and Edge started choking out blood.
Is Edge a bad guy? A
He
villain?
was. Now
Okay.
he's a good guy.
Is he
Edge. I think I talked about this before. Maybe he had like the neck injury. He said he couldn't wrestle again, and he came back like a month ago, like 3 months ago.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
he's fresh back.
He was like 10 years off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's an old match.
Yeah.
Edge
Oh yeah, that
is-
was like 2008.
God, Undertaker. I wonder what these people's net worth is. Do they make a ton of money doing it? Like, I mean, I'm sure they make good
now,
money.
Yeah, now like a guy like Undertaker would make really good money. But yeah, if you're
I
in the
don't have my phone
WWE,
on me.
you're making pretty good money.
Intern, what's Undertaker's net worth? Look that up.
John Cena's making a lot of money.
I mean,
17 million.
it's one of those things that's
That's
like
more than mine.
a lot of actors have way lower net worths than you would think. Like
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is up in the 500 million ish,
Yeah.
like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. But like, what's his name? Like Danny McBride, his is like 20 million, and
Yeah.
he's a pretty
Yeah.
prominent
20 million.
actor.
What a bitch.
Mac DeMarco's is like 4 million. You'd think his would be way more up there. And that sounds like, oh, it's only $4 million
I'd be
net
so
worth.
happy with a $4 million net worth.
Yeah, that's stuff
like
you already
perfect.
own. Like,
My net worth is probably like maybe almost 10,000.
yeah, I'd say mine's probably close to there,
Yeah,
10,000.
out of all the stuff I own.
Yeah, I'd say out of all the stuff I own, probably around 10 grand.
Yeah, if
something
you
like
liquidated all your assets right now,
my assets have been liquid these past few days. I'll tell you, Mitchell.
hell yeah,
No, they haven't.
I'm right there with you, sweetie.
I am in the Golden Corral recently. That's always a great way to liquidate my assets.
I didn't know where he was going. I was just pointing at him. He said Golden Corral, and it startled me.
Next time there's a prime rib Sunday at Golden Corral, we should go.
Get a podcast there.
Yeah, I'll do a podcast at unlimited prime rib.
Just
Sign me
eating
up.
right here.
Mark my words. There's nothing you can do to get me into a Golden
Even if
Corral.
it's like half as good as prime rib from like an Outback, it's unlimited. So it's fuck it.
Hey, Golden Corral, you're gross.
Golden Corral's fantastic.
Disgusting.
I'm going to Applebee's a lot. Or I went to Applebee's for the first time since thing
Yeah,
opened
thanks for
back
the
then.
Yeah. Did you just go to the bar or did you eat
I
also?
thought I was part of that group.
Yeah, I thought I was too.
The Jennings went, so
Oh.
I don't think
Oh,
you
the
get
Jennings
along.
are there. Joey's not.
Um.
Why not?
I don't know.
I never met them.
Y'all don't vibe. Don't
I
worry.
thought that-
We'll go.
I thought there was beef.
No,
Is there beef?
No, dude.
we'll
Next,
go to
next
Applebee's. We'll go to Applebee's without him. Don't
Yeah, we'll
worry.
go to Applebee's.
Yeah, we'll go.
We'll bring
hate
the intern.
Yeah, we'll bring the intern.
Yeah,
We'll go.
y'all
we'll
went
go
and
to
did video
Eric.
day. Y'all went and did that video day without me.
Yeah, that's because but you're not
We
funny.
look. We did the video with a very high-profile YouTuber,
Mhm.
and we just didn't want you to embarrass us in front of him.
Like you can't
Wow.
fit. You can't fit more than one person in a shot with you. Your
Yeah.
head's too
Yeah.
big. A damn 5-head over here, motherfucking.
Oh, there it goes.
Stonehenge ass motherfucker.
The props back.
Motherfucking Himalayan ass.
That's racy. To fake committing suicide.
No, the Joker did it. I was hoping that was one with the secret bullet in it,
God, this
God,
goes
that would
right
hurt
through my
so
damn
bad.
temple.
right through your damn temple.
My temple.
I used to. Someone told me a long time ago, if you press your temples hard enough, it kills you. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm
Like,
sure if you
Yeah,
press
it sounds
hard,
like
enough-
some
like it-
shit Sam
it-
would tell you
it does sound like something Sam would tell me. Sam tells me so many lies.
when he spit on that leaf. And
Yeah, I made a star because of magic or something.
everyone always told me if you like smash someone's nose, you
think
can
that's
like
true.
break their nose into
I
their
think
brain.
that's true.
Which like I mean maybe.
I think if you do anything hard enough to your face, you'll die.
I know if I like smash someone's head hard enough that their skull breaks
But
into
I
their
wanna
Did you see the thing that?
that hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see the
it's
thing that if you put your like the bottom of your palm and the crest of your chin, it will fit like like your fingers will like make a perfect little idiot. Stupid bitch. I just smacked Joey's face with his hand
train
over it because
going,
he's a big
Joe.
old dummy.
I fell for it too, so I just let it.
He's just too far away. There you go. Y'all just got pranked by the master over here.
They say if your hand's bigger than your face, you've got cervical cancer.
I don't have a cervix.
Well, just make sure.
Boom. Doesn't even wait on your hand.
Just knocks me out and continues the podcast afterwards.
Fucking.
Scary
You
every
like that
time.
thing
I
too
do.
much.
Good thing
You
it's
should
not
never get
loaded.
a firearm.
I probably will one day.
If my
Yeah,
arm was
probably
on
listen.
fire, I'd go to the doctor.
Lad.
I finally shot a gun for the first time in my life like 3 months ago.
Did you like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I did.
Was it
Did
shot
it
a
invigorating?
scream or
shotgun
was it a clean shot?
right through the heart.
Mm.
We went up and shot a mannequin with I had a
Shot
sawed-off
a mannequin?
shotgun.
Really? Where was this?
It was like in this the Jennings boys. They have like this spot that they go to that's just like it's like a
Where'd they get a
Perry-
mannequin?
or it's like a their cousin works at Nike who brought home a mannequin.
Ma, I got a mannequin. Shoot that thing. I don't want it in
And we
here.
brought it out and shooting a shotgun is pretty crazy. That's a lot of power. That's terrifying.
Like if you like destroys like
We
your
gotta go
shoulder, you
shoot
do a
skeet.
regular one.
Yeah.
Have you shot skeet?
No.
Ah,
I'd be
We should
down.
go to a
Skeet.
I'd be down.
That'd be fun. A zesty skeet shoot.
Let's do a zesty duck hunt. Let's get our hunting license, rent some guns.
I'd
and
love to go
out there.
hunting with y'all. I've never been hunting. I feel like
I don't
want to
go deer hunting. I'll go hunt fowl. As I've told Joey, duck can't cry.
Yeah.
Deer can cry.
Yeah, deer's a lot more personal.
Ducks
They made a
are
whole movie
ducks are
about
already wet. You can't see the tears running down their eyes after you blasted them out of the sky. We'll get Rosa Barks out there. She'd be good at retrieving shit.
I got treed by a coyote.
I found out my dog is a Westerian waxbeard.
That's
I
pretty cool.
got the
Sounds like a fucking
ancest-
D&D character.
I just made that up.
Really?
Yeah.
Were
Sounds
you about to say you got the ancestry report back?
Yeah, I was going to the dog ancestry. But you
swa-
can do that for dogs.
a
You can get like
slab.
DNA
Can
thing.
you?
I was trying not to say Westeros because I knew that would have ruined
What
the
did you say?
bit.
Westerian?
Westerian
Waxbeard?
waxbeard. It sounds like a dog.
Sounds like a
breed.
Harry Potter dragon.
It does. Yeah.
A Norwegian ridgeback.
Wingardium
A
Leviosa.
Hungarian horntail.
A Norwegian Northtail.
A Rhodesian ridgeback. That's a real type of dog.
I'm gonna name my firstborn Wormtail.
Wormtail.
I'm gonna name mine Padfoot
I'm gonna name mine William Bow
Prong.
Shire.
and Lupin, Loopy.
I'm gonna name mine Sirius Black.
I'm gonna name him Gunner.
Sirius Black Gun.
Voldemort gun.
I'm gonna name my son Hermione.
Severus Snape.
You should
the
name him Hand, so he's handgun.
handgun.
Oh, no handguns
Walter.
in school?
Nail gun. Hot glue.
Hot glue gun.
Hot gun.
I was gonna name my firstborn William Bow, so I could call him Bilbo.
Smoking.
Dude, what if I had
Bilbo
a kid
Shire.
and his nickname was Top?
Top Gun. At least he's
And
not
there's
a bottom.
How about
What if he
smoking?
was a bottom? He'd be top the bottom.
Sounds like a title in like the medieval times. It's Top the Bottom. He's like a giant. For
That's
some
kind of
reason.
like a same-sex relationship
just
type
say?
thing, top and bottom.
Excuse me.
Breathe
You guys are boring. I said smoking.
Smoking gun. Broken gun.
Token.
Token gun.
Shot.
That was me and Logan.
Oh,
Lo-
okay. Okay.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Our company in like 7th grade. for something we
Shotgun?
made, yeah.
That's pretty good. Did you get in trouble for it?
Nope.
Oh.
It was in Mr. Sasser's class.
Oh, Mr. Sass.
Who we called
Sass the ass.
Sasser the, no.
Sasser
the
the
harasser.
Sass with an ass. Had
Dude.
had an absolute dump truck on him.
He did.
He used
He
to just
did.
he'd lean over at the student in front of his
Oh,
desk,
man.
like,
You could smell that thing from
just see
third
his
period.
his Hanes tidy whitey underwear imprint through his tight
Disgusting.
khaki pants.
Absolutely disgusting.
I'm getting hot.
That boy's got a skid mark on it. He ain't bought new underwear since the missus got him
Lordy.
10 years ago.
I'm getting hot and heated on the podcast.
Tommy, my little brother, I believe, wears tidy whities still.
No, you don't.
You don't? Do it.
Take off your pants right now.
When did you stop wearing tidy whities?
Those are briefs.
I
He's
wear
wearing
briefs.
Everybody,
So-
Tommy, it appears, is wearing a pair of gray briefs.
Now, intern, get Tommy out of
Hanes,
here.
Though, they are
Man,
Hanes
I
briefs.
saw a little ass wiggle on Tommy, and that boy, that boy's got a.
That boy thick.
He's thick.
Damn, boy.
He got muscle. Thank you.
Damn, boy. He thick.
Thank you,
Got some
intern.
jiggle.
Thank you, intern. I don't like my family being in here while I'm filming the podcast.
Can we get your mom down here?
Stop. She said she'll never be on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, because we don't want her.
She filmed with her friends in college once a tape, audio tape that they were in a car at night, late at night after probably hanging out. I don't know what was happening before then, but they filmed.
Should we stop him? What is this?
They recorded the first ever podcast. She calls it. She can't find the tape though, but they just kind of talked and recorded their conversation.
Ahead of her time.
Yeah, we're ahead of their time. Yeah. And there was probably some wacky stuff they were talking
What
about.
if they called it something? What if that was the Zesty Pod? What if?
What if they called it the Joe Rogan podcast?
One of their
what should we
people's
call
name
this
was
show? What about the Joe Rogan podcast? What the fuck does that mean?
I like it.
A red bald man is going to yell and smoke a lot of weed.
I'm just gonna call you Jamie. Is that all right?
I feel like it's right.
I'm gonna call you Jamie.
Pull that up. Pull what up? Well, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Zesty Podcast. We love it when you guys stick around this long and get to hear us talking and rambling on. And we're just real happy you're here. And we'll see you on the next one.
Sorry about all this.